guys? I hope everyone had a good New Year's. There we go. So, in a weird stroke of luck this morning, while I was working up to a 31 chain for this hunt, I found a second shiny Kakuna. And it was like 11 encounters into the Weedle chain, so this is a full odds, okay, not quite full odds, a shiny charm odds Kakuna, which is now in the team, so I can level it up to make it a Beedrill. So the only thing I have left to hunt is Weedle, and then we move on to the Rattata line. So there's a good chance I might finish this line today. Should know better with these by now. I had plans to stream yesterday afternoon, but that just kind of didn't happen. I was tired. I might have accidentally stayed up till about 3 o'clock last night, or night before. There we go. Twitch was being weird. Alright. Oh, let's not do that just a second. There. I heard the new Weedle. But it will be kind of nice to get out of Viridian Forest. Considering my last 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shinies will have been caught here. And I think this is about the only place I do actually have to linger in overly much, other than hunting for Nidoran, I think. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Whew. You guys ready for the cold weather that's coming in next week with the polar vortex? It gonna get chilly, we might get some snow, maybe. I don't know, the weather report has bounced back and forth on whether or not we'll actually get it, or just freezing rain, so I'll have to wait and see. I don't generally trust a hey, we're getting snow report until about 2 days before we get it, maybe 3 days. Because by then it's not likely to change overly much. Then we've got like, what is it, a 6% chance of snow on Sunday maybe. Don't need a Pidgey. Well, where is he? I heard him. See, he's down here in this patch of grass that I can never see the Pokemon spawn in. Excuse me, good sir. Alright, there's him at level 8. I'm gonna laugh, watch this Weedle take 800 encounters. I did get me a bunch of fossils the other day, though. I went through and did about 2 more months worth of date skipping. So I have quite a few dome and helix fossils. The old ambers are going to take me a bit longer to get as many as I'd like. But I'm not going to complain too much. Gonna complain a little bit though, because I got like 10 dome fossils in a row, and it's like, is my game glitched? I need a Weedle, I don't need a Kakuna. Literally, I don't need a Kakuna. Suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't know why that's popped into my head. I was watching a short yesterday. A little girl, she's probably 2 or maybe 3 or 4. Don't judge my ability to guess children's ages. But the TV glitched out. She gets up and goes to get her dad, who's, I don't know if he's cleaning a bedroom or what. He's doing something in the bedroom. But, you know, the door was cracked open, so it's clear he was probably listening to music while he cleaned or something. And she goes and gets him, and he comes in and goes, no, because he can see the TV screen's all glitched out and stuff, and he walks over to look at it, and it switches to this person like screaming, you know, one of those jump scare videos. And he screams, falls over backwards, and runs out of the room. He put the kid down first. But I sat here for probably 3 or 4 minutes just cracking up over that video. Like that dude who opens up his door and screams meow at his cats. Oh, here we go. I still think he would have been really impressive if they'd had inverted his colors or made him a red wasp. Because shiny Beedrill in general has always struck me more as a wasp than a bee. He does look really nice green though. Little surprised there that he learned to move for some reason. Alright, let's swap him out of the team here. Okay, and now I just need Weedle. Let's put my fox back in. Just so I don't have a random Weedle in my team as I do this. Save real fast. And go catch this Weedle. Oh, that was a flub, wasn't it? Okay. You guys can still hear me because I streamed the other night, and I don't know if I misclicked or I clicked it twice or something, but I don't know how much of this stream I streamed muted. And I hate it when that happens, and I had a couple people sitting in stream watching me, and they never told me I was muted. Of course, I've had that happen before, having an entire conversation, sitting here, my mouth is moving, and the person I am chatting with, because they are putting comments in my chat, has not told me I'm muted. And then someone popped in and they're like, hey, do you know you're muted? And it's like, really? Like, no! Otherwise I'd have fixed it. But I think after I get Weedle, I'm gonna put the shinies I have in home. Go after the new spawn-ins. Heard my dog shake her head. Oh, I see a shadow. Do you need outside, baby? Alright. Give me just a second. I'll come let you outside. Be back in just a moment, guys. Alright, I'll have to get up again in a couple minutes to let her back in. And get her a cookie. I don't know if this Pikachu was the next spawn in or if it was there whenever the Weedle was there. Huh. Not fast enough for an excellent. Of course I wasn't. I do much better at this game in handheld mode. But as far as I'm aware, there is not an HDMI connector I can like plug into the thing. So I can play in handheld mode. Of course it's the later stages that give me trouble with the Joy-Con. You know, when everything moves and doesn't stop moving. Come on. Oh, Pikachu, I don't need you. I don't need Metapod. I needs a Weedle. Another Bulbasaur. Oh, there we go, Weedle. She just went out. She should be a couple minutes. It's not too bad out today. It's nice and sunny. Our cloudy days for now have like vanished. Which is kind of nice, but it's also kind of like sunlight. I got plenty of sun during the summer when there was like no clouds whatsoever. Oh, whoops. Hi Pikachu, you and your fancy flip. Oh, a Weedle. That kind of worked out for the better. Ding! What am I? Hi, Heretic. I hope you had a good New Year. Oh, there he is. Mine was pretty decent. I had fun. Mama Blue stuck a bunch of new mods in the Minecraft server she's hosting, so you know I got attacked by monsters. Got the life scared out of me by a bunch of vampires. Because they would teleport to, like, literally poof up behind my character, or they had super speed or something. So I'd turn around and there they were. There we go, much better. You know, as clever as them connecting the wrist loops was to the Joy-Con thing, they probably could have made a small killing on just custom wrist loops. Because I have a little Pokemon patterned, well, I guess you could use it for a digital camera, or you could use it for a phone, just one of the things you pulled to when it held it. I actually would have loved to have been able to, like, attach to my Joy-Con, but it wouldn't have been long enough, and I don't remember where it is at the moment. Someone did a mock-up of a release video for the Switch 2. And, you know, it was really well made, and for half a moment it's like, oh crap, this might be an actual leak, and then they had to put something dumb in it. It was like smell-o-vision or something. Oof. Oh, that sucks. Oh. Hold on, Stella wants in. Be back in just a second. I hear you, baby. I'm coming. My cat has decided to go poof. What? What are you doing? I'm not. Well, come here. You're not hiding your treat. You're not burying it in your bed. Give me that cookie. Give me that cookie. Give me that. You better eat it. There you go. Oh, hello, thank you, and good luck. Sometimes I gotta play with the treat with my dog before she'll eat it. You gotta throw it for like 2 or 3 times. She's silly, and the cat has curled up somewhere asleep, and I don't know where he is. Last time he did that, he was asleep in the little laundry basket we keep in the bathroom. Ooh, you're hunting Poiple. Extra good luck. I gotta... Eventually, I'm gonna have to replay Moon so I can do a shiny Type Null and Silvally hunt. That'll have to be on my own personal time, though, because I don't have the stuff to stream it. Really need to get a copy of Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon as well. It's the one Pokemon game I don't have. Well, don't have a version of. Weedles. All these bugs be driving me up the wall. Actually, I can't say anything. The Weedle hunt hasn't been bad. I got my first shiny Kakuna at the end of like a 600 chain hunting Caterpie. And then I got a second shiny Kakuna earlier this morning, working up to the 32 chain for the stream. And I found it at like 11. So literally all that's left is Weedle. So if I run into any more shiny Pokemon, I'm just gonna have to ignore them. Weedle down here? Yes, Weedle down here. There's always so much left to hunt, though. I still haven't decided if, after I get finished... Oh! Hey, my YouTube subscription thing actually works. The timing on it, though, was still wonky. The gift doesn't stay as long as it should. I keep meaning to fix it, and I keep forgetting. But also, thank you, and congratulations. The YouTube subscription alert doesn't always like to work. So it's always kind of a pleasant surprise when it does. Oh, I'm one behind. A Weedle over here. Really? Oh! My wrist popped, and it kind of hurt, but it also kind of felt good. Also, I sent Professor Oak like 1,000-something Caterpie, which I thought was kind of funny. No, I done hunted for you, Pidgey. I need no more Pidgey. As I say, I need no more birds, but I still need Spearow, Fearow, Farfetch'd, Articuno and Moltres? Or maybe Moltres and Zap... No, I think it's Moltres and Zapdos. I think I have a shiny Articuno. I'd have to check my list, which is over there. My phone has not yet been moved over to sit under my TV screen like it usually is. But it's nice, because now we're at the point in time where we get to count down the days until Pokemon Day. Get all that good news. Find out if we're waiting till November for Legends ZA. I hope we aren't, though. I guess if we do end up having to wait till November, it won't be too big a deal. Just gives me more time to shiny hunt in other games. It does make me curious, though, because we were expecting them to go in, like, generational order with Legends games, but clearly they are not. So it makes me wonder if we will get a Legends Unova game, after Gen 6, or if we'll get, a Galar game, a Gen 8 game, touching upon the first Darkest Day Or we could do Sun and Moon, where the Ultra Beasts are first encountered. Or we could get a Legends Johto game with it going over the burned towers and stuff. Of course, we won't get that for another 4-ish years, I want to say. Because we have the game coming out this year. And then we'll have Gen 10 for the 30th anniversaries in 2026. And that'll be 2 years, because we'll get the DLC the next year. And then we will either get a gap year, kind of like this one, or we'll get the next game out in 2028. So yeah, up for probably about 4 years. Oh. No, I don't need no more Kakuna, I'm sorry. Here's one down here to catch. It'll be fun. I'm hoping we maybe get another animated series. We did actually get the Poketoons second season this year. But I'm really hope we get another Paldean Winds-esque one where, you know, all kind of has a focus, like that one in Hisuian Snow, Twilight Wings. I'd really love one that would focus on Area Zero. I know they're going there in the Horizons anime, but I would love one that focuses more on Heath and their party to it, if the anime doesn't touch on that. Of course, I think Briars showed up in a preview, so it's probably gonna. I'm also curious to see what they're going to do for 7-star raids now that they've done all the starter Pokemon. If they're going to rerun a bunch of the old ones so the newer players can get them, which would make sense. Or if we're going to start getting something new for 7-star raids. Okay, neither of those is shiny. Had a funny moment the other night. It's like, but Rayquaza's not a snake, because, you know, they've kind of done the New Year's raids based on whatever year it's gonna be. And then it's like, Rayquaza is a dragon, is a long Japanese dragon, so it's kind of snakish. Which we got the Superior raids not super long ago, so it wouldn't make much sense for them to run them again. Not so soon after they first ran. Can we have a new spawn in? No? Oh, it spawned, okay. Yeah, I saw you after. I am gonna have to get a copy of Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. One of the two. So I can do the Poipo hunt. Because I have a shiny Nagandaroo. Actually, I have 2 shinies from trades. From the GTS. So I still need a Poiple. Who knows, maybe I'll get lucky and by the time I actually get around to doing those, I'll have the stuff to stream it. That'd be kind of nice, but we'll just have to see. I was gonna buy me an HDMI thing to plug into like my tablet and phone, but someone had to go to the vet. Which is just part of life. It's slightly annoying because, you know, there went most of my extra funds, but it was necessary. She got her clean bill of health and her rabies shot. And got called a good girl. Yes, she did. Of course I ran into the Caterpie. Sleepy baby. Oh, here we go. You ain't gonna want to do nothing but sleep the next couple of weeks. So like it gets too cold, we won't be going on walks. Yeah, last year, when we got our big Arctic blast, because you know we always get one or two, and that's when we get our snow and stuff usually. Oh, she thought she was gonna die if we didn't go out and walk. She'd start begging, and I'd walk over to the front door and put her on her cord and let her outside, and it was nope, she was ready to come back in. I did that one evening. Probably not last year, but a couple of years ago. And she stayed outside for 10 or 15 minutes. Which isn't too weird, but she's not much of a snow romper. She'll go out, go potty in it, maybe wander around and sniff a little bit. And then she wants back in. And it's dark out, and it's like, okay, she's wrapped around the tree or something. So I got up and pulled my boots on and went outside and turned the light on, and she's standing halfway between the tree the other end of the run is connected to and the house. She has wrapped her cord around a branch. Not a little branch, a big branch. I mean, like, longer than the width of my arms branch. And has drug it from over underneath the trees. Halfway to the house before it got caught enough in the snow she couldn't go anymore. So I rolled my eyes and unhooked her. And, you know, it's cold out, so she went straight to the front door to be let in. And let her in and turned back around and untangled the cord from this branch. Then had to drag the branch off to the side, you know, far enough away she couldn't get herself caught and tangled in it again. And it's like, you know, of all the things I thought I'd have to deal with, you know, oh, she's got herself tangled in the, but it's not an azalea bush. I don't know why my brain wants to say that. The lilac bush. She got herself tangled in the lilac bush. She's wrapped around the tree once or twice and crossed over the cord and can't get out. Nope, tree branch. We had an older dog, Jack, who was put down, well, before I got Stella, so it's probably been 10-ish years now. No, maybe not 10-ish. No, probably close to 10, yeah, but probably more 9. And this was a couple years before, you know, he finally got so old and sick it was time to put him down. That he got wrapped around the tree. And I was home, I think I was home alone. Either home alone or everyone else was asleep enough, you know, that they couldn't hear him barking and I'd been the one who was awake and let him out. So on the shoes go, and outside I go. And the shoes I'm wearing have no traction. Because it was snow. It wasn't deep snow. It was like an inch or two. So I'd tromp across the yard and get him untangled. And there is just enough of a slope that in the shoes I was currently wearing, I could not get back up it to walk back across the yard. And I'm standing there, it's like, well, crap, I'm gonna have to walk the long way around. Socks are gonna get wet, shoes are gonna be wet all the way through. And then I look down in my hand and look at the dog, and it's like, alright, it's like, go in, Jack. And he turns around and runs, a little ways. It pulls me up this little slope just enough I'm able to walk back to the house without having to go either up or down to get to a more flat spot where I can get out. And it was icy enough, I just slid. But it's like, well, I was a musher for about 5 seconds there. I told my sister about it the next day and she laughed. She goes, I've done that before. Had a big old German Shepherd, was he Black Lab mix? That honestly, he was a big enough dog, he probably could have pulled me around in a plastic sled. He was a big, black, pretty boy. And we had several people who were like, is he a wolf? It's like, no. He's just a German Shepherd mix. He's just big. There we go. New Weedle. That's probably a little too soon. Oh, nice. Finagle around in my chair here. I'm not used to having one that slides easy. I get up to go do something and come back and it's halfway under the desk from where I got up. Been a pretty good morning so far. Ooh, I need to check my candies. See how many I've accumulated here. Oh, okay, they're sorted by size, alright. I was very confused there for a second. Am I getting 2 different sorts of candy for catching Weedle? Huh. And I just hadn't noticed? Is it because it's a rarer spawn in this game? That berry and a quick candy. Huh. Keep hearing your collar click and I keep thinking you're the cat. Because she got her rabies tag the other week. And of course the cat has a collar and it's got a bell in it, so you get used to hearing the clink 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 of the cat's collar. I don't need a kakuna, just need a Weedle. Going fairly backwards with this hunt. Oh, here we go. Here's a Weedle. Going fairly backwards with this hunt. I got the evolutions first instead of getting the Weedle first. So my next hunt will of course be the Rattata, because I want to use the extra Rattata to trade for the Alolan forms. Which, depending of course on how many I've traded when I get the shiny, if I don't have a lot of them left after, I'll have to go catch more so I can do the second one for Alolan Raichu. Alolan Raticate. Yes, because apparently, you know, Rattata evolves into Raichu. Actually, I would kind of like to see a Rattata evolution that keeps it on 4 feet. I know Raticate are implied to, like, run on 4 feet, you know, scampering away, but generally they stand on 2. Actually, that'd be kind of neat. Game Freak, can we give Rattata a new evolution? Or maybe a convergent species? That might work too. So many words. I gotta decide what we're doing for dinner tonight. Oh, nice. I do so like it when they catch and it's not a excellent throw or anything. Quick candy, quick candy, quick candy. Okay. What was I getting that? Oh, okay. I know where the other candies came from. It was from when I was, getting rid of all the Caterpie. I was sitting here trying to figure out what I'd been catching that was giving me different candy. Ow. Watched a video yesterday of this guy and his fiance playing Stardew Valley. And now I really want to actually sit down and play a 4-player co-op game of Stardew and actually make it to like year 3. Because I've managed we're in year 6 in the co-op game I'm playing with a different friend. It's like, I want to play 4 players and actually manage to get, you know, past year 1, because we never seem to manage it. I think the furthest we tend to make it is fall when we're doing more than 2 players. But we never make it very far. Still need my Stardew Valley-esque Pokemon game. Or just a bunch of really good mods in a Stardew for Pokemon. Come on, we have enough fish. You know how fun it would be replace all the fish you can catch with Pokemon? Fish water type Pokemon, that is. Okay, actually we probably don't have enough fish. No, we don't have enough fish. We have a lot of fish in Pokemon, but not enough to cover the, like, 100 odd fish in Stardew Valley, I don't think. It wouldn't be perfect, of course, because, you know, you can't translate every Pokemon over to Stardew Valley, but or every creature from Stardew Valley into a Pokemon. But come on. You can do the biggest majority of them now, though. Turn the cows into the milk tank, the goats into Go-Go, the ducks into Quackly. The chickens would probably have to be Torchic or maybe Farfetch'd or Oricorio, the pom-pom form. The rabbits you could do Baneri. The dinosaur, the best choice for that would probably be Shieldon, I think. I feel like the ostriches you could go with either Flamigo. I know it's a flamingo, but or Espathra, because Espathra is the actual ostrich. To make your fruit trees berry trees. And there are enough dog and cat Pokemon, you could cover the pets as well. Sorry about that. Chilly weather makes me sleepy. Dad, you and your weird little soaps. I've listened to about 6 of them now that are all the same basic plot, just switching around like jobs and names and love interests and stuff. There's been at least 4 different secretly the heiress, the long lost sister to some big important rich family. 2 or 3 of the ones where they're like, oh, let's just get married so the family members will leave us alone, and it turns out they're both like secretly rich. They're dumb and fun, which is all soap operas really need to be. can remember my stepmom watching Days of Our Lives and Passions. The one witch being so weird, because she starts out as like a weird actual threat or something, and then as time goes on, it just gets dumb. My father was a frog that was never kissed. I kind of want to watch The Princess and the Frog. We're watching an episode of Days of Our Lives where some dude who is drowning somehow stayed underwater for, you know, the entire hour and didn't die. I mean, you can get lucky sometimes and get them back after they've been, you know, they've stopped breathing and stuff for a couple of minutes, but generally there's like brain damage and stuff from lack of oxygen. Of course, it's a soap opera. They have to wake up and have amnesia, or wake up and be somehow perfectly fine, only to find out that they've been switched out for their long lost twin or something 15 episodes later. I'm sure in one of them that they've secretly been awake for 6 days and just pretending to be in a coma. Makes me think of the episode of Pokemon where they're at the Goldenrod radio station and they have to help do a radio show. Because the recordings of the show were damaged, and now they must rely on these random trainers to help voice the actors who are apparently close enough to the original voice actors to pass. Actually, those episodes are kind of fun, especially when they get into it and do like the animations and stuff to go with it, like we're actually watching this radio show. Let's see here. Let's move that over a bit. I thought I had it about centered, but I guess I was wrong. There we go. Go at you. Need to sit down eventually and like just rewatch the entire Pokemon anime. Should see what episodes they have on YouTube now that they have that Pokemon TV is apparently a thing there. Really? There we go. Ding. Alright, that one up there wasn't shiny, but I do think it was the new spawn in. When you go to twitch and throw it and they move and you twitch enough, you can't stop it. I laughed last night. I needed a picture from Scarlet or Violet, which it ended up being Scarlet just because I have that one downloaded. Like, I need this picture from the Paldea Academy, and so I hop on and go find the spot I need and go to turn on the camera, and it's like, oh, we can't take pictures in the academy. And it's like, what? Like, of all the places for your camera phone to decide that doesn't need to work, why inside the academy? Like, I needed one picture. I needed one picture in here and just no? Like, oh my god, you guys kind of suck. Ridiculous. Just completely ridiculous. And it's one of those things that, like, you could probably get you one and smush two pictures together if you didn't want your character in them, but it's a pain in the butt to do because you have to keep, like, at the exact same camera level. Okay, that was another Caterpie. Seriously though, there's something about this just row of grass right here that makes them very hard to spot. Here we go. Here's a Weedle. You know, I wasn't really expecting a Bulbasaur to pop up. I dread getting to the later point in the game when you get invaded by Chansey. I remember doing a Magmar chain just to level up my Pokemon. And, just all the Chanseys. Oh, what'd I run into? Oh. I want to know what the youngsters who, you know, practically live in Viridian Forest, what are their shoes made out of? Of course, they're lower to the ground because they're like children. Then maybe they have an easier time actually seeing the bugs in front of them. But I feel like I would unintentionally step on about 6 Weedle going through this forest. 6 Weedle and like 3 Caterpie. Which probably wouldn't do anything but, you know, stab me in the foot and make me feel bad. Actually, no, I feel like if you step on a Weedle, you probably get swarmed by Beedrill. Okay, Bulbasaur was the new spawn in. I don't need a Pikachu. Sorry. Oh. Hi, Bulbasaur. I actually did not mean to run into you. I'm sorry. There's one way to clear out the Pokemon in the area. Okay, that's kind of funny. I despawned 2 Pokemon and the exact same Pokemon spawned back in. Oh, here we go. What is it, Stella Marie? Uh-oh. Papa must be fixing him something to eat. Ding. Alright, 112. So we're not quite to the halfway point of odds yet. That's not too bad though, considering I've only been streaming for about an hour. So unless I get interrupted, or just hit one of those stretches where it takes me like 5 minutes to find a Weedle, I should get to about 300 today, maybe? I probably just jinxed myself. Oh, I should check my candies again. Okay, I think the Metapod was the new spawn. Let's see, $9.99, $9.99. Okay, I should go sell these real fast. Alright, not a shiny. Go clear out the candies. I try to do it every 100 or so catches, because it earns you pretty good money if you kind of stay on top of it and don't just catch 600 Pokemon and have no empty space. Let's see here. There we go. That's the correct turn. I'm here to sell. I need candies. So my one smart candy. Yeah, all the health candies were from when I was getting rid of Caterpie. Alright, that's actually a nice bit of change. Back to 999 Ultra Balls. And there we go, get some more Premier Balls. Let's see, 30, so I want to do, whoops, 15. I don't know why I'm stocking up on so many like max lures and stuff. Like the general idea being that I use them to maybe shiny hunt the birds. But I still haven't decided if I want to try and chain hunt the 2 legendary birds I need, or if I want to restart the game and then reset hunt the birds and Mewtwo. Honestly, it could work out fairly nicely either way. Because I either hunt the birds in this game or I hunt them in Sword and Shield. Because I don't have Shining Pearl, which would have them in their Remnus Park. I have Brilliant Diamond, which has the legendary beasts. Yes, I know I passed like 4 Weedle on the way here. In Mewtwo, I could hunt either in Sword and Shield, in Remnus Park, or in this game. I might let you guys vote on that, actually. My foot's gone numb. Wake up. Hate the pins and needles feeling. I can live with a numb foot. It's when you're like laying down and your knee or something goes numb and you don't realize it till you're trying to get up and walk. Hi Pikachu. Hi Kakuna. Did that once with Mama. We went and stayed at a motel a couple hours away from her house because her stepdad was doing work in Georgia? Down where Katrina hit. He was an electrician, so he was doing that there, and we went halfway to meet him so, you know, they could visit for a day. And I'm laying on the bed furthest from the door, and her mom knocks. And she looks at me, she goes, "Get the door, I'm warm." So I rolled my eyes and crawl out of bed and go to stand, and just all of a sudden I'm lopsided because my knee is numb. So I'm hopping towards the door, and she's laying there laughing at me. Okay, Caterpie spawned in. No, I just finished hunting you last Friday? No. What's it? Friday? No, it's Saturday. I think I finished hunting Caterpie. Because I got it like 5 minutes into the stream and had to find something else to do for two and a half hours. I hate it when that happens. Like, here's every Pokemon you planned on hunting in the first 20 minutes of your stream. So many Weedle. I did that one day. I had like 4 different Pokemon to hunt, and each one, like, if I didn't, and it was outbreak hunting, and if I didn't get it while getting to 60 Pokemon to reset, I got it like 4 resets in, and it's like, well, okay then. Excuse me. And I'm really glad in the anime they give, like, the implication that all these professors have a lot of, land to do their stuff on. Especially with games like these where you're sending the poor guy 500 worms. Like, where are you keeping these things, dude? Are you doing all your research and then just releasing them? That actually would probably make sense. Take all those measurements, run his scans or whatever, release the Pokemon back into the wild. Which is a nice way of saying this Pokemon's data has been deleted. I remember a friend telling me when Gold and Silver came out, because, what was it? He told me that all the Pokemon you released in a game went to a certain park so you could, like, never catch them again. Or was that something the game said? I don't quite remember. I just know it's like, your Pokemon has been re-released into the wild. My pooch. Hi, Pidgey. We actually haven't seen a Pidgey in a few minutes. Okay, I'm getting all the Weedle again. Hey, baby. What is it, huh? You need back out? Alright, hold on just a second. I'm coming, hold on. Ugh. Whee! Yes, I used the loop. I've thrown my controller at my TV about 3 times now. I don't need to do it a 4th time. I did it the one day during stream and everything went glitchy after. Like, literally everything. I'm looking forward to this year's worth of shiny hunting though. I'm gonna do my best to save clips of each encounter and do a big compilation at the end of the year. Or maybe month by month? I don't know. No, it might be better to do it in the year because I'm not guaranteed to get more than like maybe 8 shinies a month. This is me assuming I can get an average of 2 a week from this game. Okay, there's a regular Wurmple, a regular Weedle. Wurmple was Legends. So many Wurmple in Legends. Oh my god. I think the only thing I caught more than Wurmple in Legends was Bidoof. So, week after next, I'm probably going to start doing evening streams again, at least twice a week. I'd say week after next because I get a wisdom tooth pulled next week. And I probably won't feel up to doing much for a couple of days. But that probably won't be Pokemon. I'd like to use it to play through like Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy. Maybe do some Stardew and stuff. Roots of Pacha maybe. Maybe do another Slime Rancher playthrough. Seeing how it's been completely updated and everything, and all, there's nothing, you know, new being added. But use it to do a bit more of the variety stuff I do other than shiny hunting. And then keep my mornings, well, afternoon streams a bit more for Pokemon, I think. Which it probably won't always be that way. I'm sure I'll have point in times where I take a break and do a bit of shiny hunting in the evenings as well. But it's actually been my plan, New Year's Eve was to start the Weedle shiny hunt, but I really wanted to play Minecraft New Year's Eve. Minecraft. That'd be another thing I'd do a bit more streaming on, probably. But it wouldn't be as often. I'm thinking right now of making it Tuesdays and Thursdays. Or maybe Tuesdays and Fridays. We'll just have to see. Because I enjoyed doing it for as long as I did, last year, which actually probably wasn't all that long, because I ended up stopping because of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and watching Maximum Dude stream it in the evenings. And then after that, it was me playing Stardew Valley almost every evening with a friend. And while she probably wouldn't have cared if I streamed while we played, I chose not to. Oh, whoops. So if we end up doing a new farm, because she has said she would like to start playing some more again, if we end up doing a new farm, I might see if she doesn't mind me streaming while we play. Kind of the same logic that goes for why I don't stream the 7-star raids when I do it with my friends. Alright, hold on. Stella wants it. I'm coming, baby. Hold on. I really don't know. Actually, he might be curled up in Dad's room asleep. Yeah, right. Actually, I'd almost bet he might be curled up behind the couch asleep. We got a new couch the other day, and it's one of the ones with the recliners built into it, so it's got to sit a couple of inches away from the wall, so you know the chairs can actually recline. And the cat's been loving having it to just run behind and like do sneak attacks and whatnot. Close, but not quite what I need. Also not what I need. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, there we go. There he is. There she is. This is a female. It is a lady. Don't lick the blanket. Why do you do that? Huh? You silly girl. There's me another Weedle. Hey, Aerodactyl leveled up. Nice. Show me a Weedle. Oh, okay, that's... None of... 3 things spawned in, and none of them are the little yellow worm I need. Clear out a couple spawns. I shouldn't be surprised. Oh, there we go. Just love it when you go to encounter something so you can despawn it and it just despawns before you get to it. Ooh, itchy leg. Penny, you are so close to being up another level. I swear she's been that close for like the past 20 minutes. Oh, there we go. There's another Weedle. So fun though. We had a police checkpoint outside of our house New Year's Eve. Every great once in a while they come and set up and do like sobriety checks as people drive through. But they were only there for like 2 hours maybe? Like they didn't even stay around until, you know, closer to midnight, which would have made a bit more sense. They did stay around long enough for Stella to get to go outside and bark at them though. Which in the end is what's really important, huh honey? Okay, look, I love grass types. They'll be always and forever be. It's a type probably nearest and dearest to my heart. Thank you for the follow. Milo takes back. That's cute. Thank you for the follow. Always happy to have more people. Wise educators. I was saying something and now I can't remember what I was saying. Oh, I was complaining about the overabundance of grass types. Oh, nice. Always a little pleased when I manage to get an excellent instead of catching it too late and it being at like the very outer edge of the ring. For half a second I thought he was shiny and I was gonna bang my head against my desk. I don't need no more shiny Kakuna. I need one little, what, light brown worm? He's kind of an orangey brown, maybe? So he's not quite a beige. I mean an orangey brown, I think. Ah, not bad. How is you? Good, I hope. I'm looking forward to getting this Weedle caught so I can get out of Viridian Forest, honestly. Good, I'm glad you're not too shabby. Not shabby's a good thing to be. Oh, look, Benny finally leveled up. No. Nope. Nope. No. No. Sorry, Pidgey. No. Sorry, Pidgey. No. I don't need you. Don't run away from the Weedle. I do actually need to keep catching Weedle. No. I'm not catching dupes. I'm sorry. I'm not breaking my chain of Weedle. I don't want to have to start it over again. or else I would. I would catch the Pidgey. But I don't want to have to build up a new 31 chain. I'm sorry, Pidgey. Well, I guess at least it wasn't a, it wasn't another Kakuna. That does make 2 shinies in this game, though, today. Because I got a, another shiny Kakuna this morning while building up to 31 chain. I don't want to have to rebuild the chain again today. And I finished my shiny hunting for Pidgey a few weeks ago. If I hadn't and I had still needed him, yes, I would have caught him and broke the chain. But the only thing I have left I need that spawns in this forest is Weedle. And I have a feeling that Weedle's gonna be the... I can't say it's gonna be the exact big pain because Caterpie and Pidgey were pretty good with those. But I feel like before I give my shiny Weedle, I'm gonna end up with at least one other not shiny Weedle. I'm sorry, Pidgey. You know, if I'd gotten the shiny one Pokemon later, it would have been perfectly fine. I mean, most Pokemon grow up eventually. But I already have... I hunted Bulbasaur and I hunted 90% of the starters in Scarlet and Violet. So I have all the starters shiny. I have 20 odd Pokemon I need shiny from this game. I'm not going through and like catching every Pokemon shiny. Let's see. Because my next hunt is the Rattata line. Because they haven't been in any of the recent games. And then I'm going to trade for 2 shiny Alolan Rattata for that line. Then it is all but 1... I think I have shiny Nidoking? Nidoking or Nidoqueen I have shiny, but the rest of them I don't, so I need them. Spearow and Fearow I need shiny. And I think that's it for this kind of starter areas. That's also a big majority of what I need. Then it's like, Golden Seeking, Staryu Starmie, I need Jinx, I need Farfetch'd, I need Krabby and Kingler, I need 2 of the legendary birds and Mewtwo. Yes, that's my party. So I still have a handful of Pokemon in this game I need. Then after that, there's a few hunts in Brilliant Diamond I can do, not counting shiny hunting legendaries in Brilliant Diamond. And then after Brilliant Diamond, it is off to Sword and Shield for shiny hunting there. Oh, I went ahead. I do that sometimes. I've got, what was it, around, last time I counted I was around 300 Pokemon away from having a shiny living dex. Not counting some of the mythicals and stuff you can only get from like Pokemon Go now. So like Mew, Jirachi, Celebi I have shiny from an event. I don't think you can get Hoopa in them shiny. They're not bad games in and of themselves, but the storyline could have been a lot better. I would have leaned more into the forgotten history aspect of the storyline. And there's a few things that they seem to hint having importance, and then they don't do anything with it. Like when Sophia shows you the power plant off of the one route going to your first gym. Hi, James. And then like Chairman Rose's worry about a power shortage 1,000 years down the road seems fairly unfounded. Like, what puts the idea in your head that in 1,000 years they're gonna have a power shortage? I hope you had a good New Year's, James. So gameplay-wise, Sword and Shield to me are just, you know, basic, they're Pokemon games. The gameplay is not going to change much because they're not Legends games. But the story could have been better executed. I guess it seems a little bare. Oh, nice. A happy late birthday. Like, you get so many different plot beats in this game, and you're like, oh, are you going to expand on this? And then they never do. Leon insisting that you're a young trainer, so, and he doesn't want to involve you in things. Yes, okay, awesome. Expand upon, you know, him trying to keep us from getting involved, but us getting involved anyways because we keep getting drawn into the situation somehow. Like, expand on these little plot points you stuck in for, you know, a reason but never did anything with. Bulbasaur is very cute. He's my boy. I have a Bulbasaur plush on my shelf. Here, hold on. Let me see if I can pull him off here without knocking anyone else over. Oop. That's very Fish Islands Bulbasaur picture there. There we go. But yes, like, I had fun with the DLC as well. The DLC actually seemed a bit more cohesively put together than the main story plot did. Like, Swordward and Shieldbert should have made an earlier appearance in the game instead of being relegated to the after game. Sword and Shield were kind of just very weird games altogether. Oh, nice. I have a Grookey plush on the shelf above my head as well, but I can't exactly get him off. I think he's in a cup. His body fits. I have Chikorita and Rowlet. I have a big Chespin plush. And you can see my Fuecoco plush behind me, along with the Ursaluna and Ursaring. I have quite a few Pokemon plushes. And I have a Miltank on the desk beside me. This is Yogurt. And then I have a shelf next to my head that you guys can't really see. It has a my Noivern sitting cutie on it. You're allowed to like and dislike starters. Doesn't matter. Your favorite is your favorite. I have a lot of grass type plushes. I have a thing where I'm trying to collect like a sitting cutie of every member of each of my Pokemon teams. So I have grass types is generally something I almost always have in my team because the grass type starters are generally the ones I choose more often than not. So I have a lot of grass type plushes. But also I try to generally keep my teams fairly well type balanced, so. But yes, grass is, according to my chart, the Pokemon type I use most often. Which I don't know what I'm gonna do with Legend ZA if we, don't get special evolutions for starters. And that meaning we don't get like 3 random starters from other generations who get a Colosian evolution. Because as much as I adore my Chestnut, I don't tend to care for repetition in my teams. Unless it's like type difference. You know, I didn't mind using Decidueye twice because in Legend ZA he was a grass fighting type. But if we get Legends Alola in 4 years, you know, and I wouldn't reuse Rowlet again if they kept him a grass and ghost. Nice. I don't think you can you can probably pre-order it on Amazon because those sites and stuff have placeholders. I generally tend to digitally download just because it's more convenient for me. And plus I don't have to wait till like the next day to get the game. But I am looking forward to it. And you know, just a little under 2 months until we get Legend ZA news. It's a little sad we didn't get any news last year. Just, you know, just a little, hey, here's you a little bit of information. That's one of the fandom discourse things I laugh about. Yeah, I'm to that point as well that I can get like maybe 2 or 3 more games before I need to get a bigger memory card. Though I'm also probably still at a point where if I absolutely have to, I could delete a couple of the games I don't play, like almost ever, and make some more space. Because I have like, what is it, Final Fantasy 7 and Final Fantasy 8 on my Switch, and I haven't played 8. It's an eventuality. Actually, I think I have 8 on my computer, so I could delete it from my Switch and be okay. The chances of a new Let's Go game is fairly slim. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's impossible, but and I don't remember if I read this or if I heard it in a YouTube video, you know, one of the people who, the Pokemon news guys, you know, A-Drive or Ruffled Rowlet or, what is it, HMV? Or even like PM7. But, Pokemon Let's Go was meant to be just a fun tie-in to help with Pokemon Go. And it's very unlikely that we're going to get another one. We're probably far more likely to get, you know, well, we're gonna get a third Legends game, at least. If you go by the books we saw in the very first Legends trailer, because there were 3 different books. But we're just gonna have to wait and see. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it seems very slim chance. Of course, I could be wrong, and we could get a Let's Go Johto for the Switch too. I wouldn't mind another Let's Go game, though I do hope that if we ever get another one, they give us a crosshairs so we can actually see where we're aiming Pokeballs. That is my biggest gripe about this game, is once the Pokemon start moving, it gets really hard to aim. Because you can't exactly see where you're aiming your Joy-Con at. It's not so hard when you're just flicking it out in front of you. Yes, I've heard of Tim. I have never played it myself. But I remember people being really excited about it. It was one of those games, oh, this is gonna be a Pokemon killer, you know, this is gonna... Like, no, it won't. There's not a monster capture game out there that could compete with Pokemon. But I watched, what was it, A-Drive, I think, play some of it. And it comes to my attention on occasion, but it didn't keep my attention enough for me to actually buy it. I'm bad at finishing other monster capture games. I have Nexamon on, like, both my computer and my Switch, and have not completed it on either system. Let's see. I have a game on my 3DS that's kind of a monster capture game. I don't remember the name of it. I'd have to dig my 3DS out and look, but I never finished it. There's a recurring theme here. There's an Android game called Evo Creo that I played a ton of it. when I first started playing, probably put 50, 60 hours into the demo. And it was all sorts of fun. Never finished it. So yeah, like I said, there's a recurring pattern here where I start other monster capture games and just never complete them. Which at some point in time I would like to. I can't really stream Evo Creo yet because I need a HDMI cord for my tablet, but I haven't ordered the connection I'd need yet. And honestly, I could probably beat Nexamon in like a week, but I actually need to just make myself sit down and do it when I'm doing one of my break weeks. I think it's kind of dumb that Pokemon sued Pow World for like the capture shake or whatever it was. Yeah. You could get shinies in Evo Creo. They had them in that game. Because I had probably 3 or 4 when I was doing the demo, and then of course I went and bought the actual game, and the demo information didn't transfer over, which made sense because I think most of my team was in like the 60s. But the last time I'd played that game, it was actually still being updated because they'd put a handful of new monsters and stuff in. But I haven't played it in a few years. I need to. I really do need to sit down and finish some of these games. Now, apparently Nexamon is supposed to have their own version of shinies. I don't remember what they're called. But I don't know if anyone ever managed to find one in any of the streams I've watched. Monster hunt capture games are just a fun genre in general. Nose itches. Oh, 180. Come on, guys, give me a shiny Weedle. I don't need another shiny Pidgey or another shiny Kakuna. You missed it. A few minutes before you showed up, I had a shiny Pidgey spawn in. It's like, I don't need you. If I did, I'd catch you, but I don't need you, so you're just gonna have to despawn. Hair caught under my headphones. There we go. Much better. And that's fair. That is 100% fair. Some shinies just do that to you. Makes me think of the, God, what was it? 6 months or so it took A-Drive to get Shiny Solgaleo in Sword and Shield doing Dynamax Adventures. Where he found like 100 other shinies before he got it. Come on, I need a Weedle. Weedle. Oh, there we go. I got 2 Weedles. Oh, nice. I like Stardew Valley. I played a little bit with my friend last week. Need to start playing it a little bit more. It's fun. It's time management the game. If you're looking for another good farming sim, you know, sometime later down the road, Roots of Pacha is pretty good. I don't know how it runs on the Switch, but I have it on my computer, and I enjoyed it. I'd say Sun Haven, but I've heard that one's kind of a glitchy mess on the Switch. But I put in a good bit of time in Stardew Valley, both on console and on my PC. Which farm did you choose to start out on? Ooh, excuse me. Standard? That's not a bad one. My first farm was a Riverlands farm. Was the Island Farms. Of course, I've played a little bit on all the farms. They all have their own high points and low points. We seem to get new farms about every 2 or so years. Because we got the Meadow Farm last year. And then the update the year before that was just, was indie game stuff mostly, I think. And then the year before that is, I think, when we got the Four Corners Farm. I want to play a 4-person game of Stardew Valley so bad it's stupid. Hi, Weedle. But it's fun, and also don't worry about doing super good your first year. Nobody does good their first year in game the first time they play. and sometimes the second time they play, especially if you're doing a solo farm. Generally, I tend to start doing like super well, you know, start getting a surplus of money and whatnot around the end of year 3. Because by then, generally, you've got the better sprinklers, you've got, you know, farming and all the others. Hi, Butterfree. You've got, you know, everything down enough that you have an easier time of it. Though I will say, if you're able to get down to level 80 in the mines, like, you don't have to speed rush it, you can take your time, but the sooner you get down there and you can get access to gold and iron for quality sprinklers, it's a lot of help not having to water your crops every morning, because the sprinklers will do it for you. I'm saying this like I'm assuming this is your first time playing. I really shouldn't assume. Ding. No! Oh, god dang it. I got distracted. I broke my chain. Someone hang me upside down by my toenails. Can't believe I did that. Ah. I gotta rebuild a chain. That's like the both times I've done this, I've done it with frickin' Pidgey. Can't believe I did that twice. But, tutorial videos are your friend. There's a chick who does really good ones, but I don't remember her name. She's kind of a magic-themed aesthetic Stardew player. Frickin' Pidgey. No, go away, you dumb bird. I was having such a good chain, too. I was almost at 200. You know, it's only fair. I did that with Caterpie. It makes sense I would do it with Weedle. No use in getting too heated about it. It happens. get this rebuilt in a few minutes. See if I can make it past 11 without getting a shiny. Hopefully I should. I did it the last time. You better be an encounter with the Weedle. Ding! Okay, actually, I'm gonna give you a piece of advice right now. There is an event in game you cannot kick off until you talk to Morris at the Joja Mart. So be sure to go talk to Morris at the Joja Mart. He's the little dude in the suit who's all by himself in his own little spot. I gotta stop catching Weedle before they catch. Counting Weedle before they catch. My girl be snoozing. She be snoring. She's had so much fun in the living room since we only have the one couch now. There's more room for her to like run around and romp. And she's been really enjoying it. Also, but you know, the other kind of the less disgusted Come on, I need the other worm, please, and thank you. I've hit one of those spots where everything, the next like 7 spawns is going to be something other than what I need. See, there's a cat. Oh! I just ran into the Caterpie. No, okay, I ran into the Weedle. Nice. They spawned kind of close to each other, so it was a little hard to tell. Oh, nice. A second one spawned in. Lovely. It's always very nice when that happens. There's me another Weedle. Oh. You were supposed to be an excellent catch. Hey. Catch is a catch either way, though. I won't complain too much. Maybe just a little bit. Can't see my fingers there. like my little round window, but that might have to change. We're getting invaded by grass types again, other than the Pikachu. Is it behind the tree? The otter just straight up vanished. Hi, Bulbasaur. Lots of Bulbasaur at the moment, apparently. Some days building a chain goes quick, some days it does not. This is what, 13? Yep. No, 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 go away. Go away. Okay, kind of listen. That's funny. There we go. I'd have preferred if I'd have gotten 2 Weedle, but one works. Come on, I need the right kind of worms. What are Weedle? Are they based off of Weevils? Because, I mean, like, Caterpie is clearly a caterpillar. The big green ones, you know, with the horns on their head. But Weedle is clearly not a caterpillar. It's not a centipede or a millipede. It's not a, like, traditional earthworm. Okay, there's something amusing about that. Okay, I'm kind of curious now. See what Bulbapedia has to say. Appearances, major appearances, trivia, space type, poison type, space special events, cultural impact. Oh, neat! There's a species of wasp named after Weedles, concept and development. Weedle and Solutions design. Its early design of Weedle sprite was shown in Game Freak's origin. Weedle appears to be based on a wasp or bee larva and needles or stings. Suggested by Japanese Pokemon category. It may also be based on stinging caterpillars. Okay. So it's kind of one of those mishmash Pokemon. Hey you, where have you been all day? Hi Pin Pin. Come on, scoot. They don't want to see your tail. I don't want to see that much of your tail. I don't want to see your butt. Hi, Bubba. Dang it. There we go. Much better. Hi. Where you been, huh? Find you a good spot to just lay down and take a nap? Well, let's not start that again. No, just because I'm doing something with the one hand doesn't mean you need it too. You just have to make do with my free hand. This is the only game I own that I can play one-handed. Because it was built to be played one-handed. Yeah. Over here. I do not have to have my eyes on you the entire time. No, I don't. No, I don't. Honestly, I'm surprised he's not become more of a lap cat now that he's realized he fits in it. My new chair is low enough that he can lay down in my lap again. Oh, bless you. Thank you for not sneezing in my face for once. He did that a lot when he was a kitten. Would come like sit in front of me, you know, so he could get my attention. I'd love on him. And then the next thing I knew, he was like sneezing in my face. But when you're done scratching, I'll keep scratching. You rub your chin. He laid down by Dad's chair this morning and looked up at him, and Dad reached over to pet his head, and he rolled over on his back and exposed that belly and was ready to play. And Dad did the exact same thing I do, which is laugh at him and tell him heck no. Aw, cute. You gotta love a good plush. Oh, there we go. There's another Weedle. Yeah. Rub your chin some more. Hey, don't bite me. I didn't do nothing to you. I'm just petting you. Thumping your belly. I do to Stella all the time. She don't care. Actually, I think she likes it when she rolls over on her back and I drum her belly. course, she's snoozing on the bed right now. That little tip of her tongue poked out of her mouth. Alright, you. That's enough. Alright, 11 more to go until I'm back up to proper numbers. Want me to pull the curtain open a bit so you can look outside? I love it. We have two types of days here. Cloudy days and not cloudy days. Actually, we have a little bit of cloud today. Usually it's gray and dreary out, or just bright and then like ungodly sunny. We don't get many in between right now. Of course, it's better than summer where we just don't get any cloud coverage like at all except for in the mornings. And then when we do have cloud coverage in the mornings, halfway through my walk with Stella, it's gone. That is a Caterpie. Here we go, there's a Weedle. Oh, two Weedle, nice. Alright, there's 23. You looking out the window, Bubba? Because I don't know if it's so much him looking out the window or him looking at his own reflection sometimes. I think it might be a little bit of both. I need to check candies. Yeah, I think I need to go sell candies. Alright, it was a Caterpie. Let's go sell this candy real fast. Hi, Charizard. You know, it's kind of funny that Charizard is the only final evolution we get to spawn in, final starter evolution we get to spawn in the game. Like, there's nowhere on land or in water where Venusaur and Blastoise spawn, which I can kind of understand with Venusaur. But like, Blastoise and Lapras would kind of be equally big. So not having a Blastoise spawn somewhere makes a little less sense. How much would all these sell for? Ooh, that's a pretty penny. Alright, I don't need anything at the moment. Hi, Oddish. I figure I'll be hunting Rattata on Route 101. Seeing how... Oh no, wait, Pity spawned there too. Hey, seeing how the only thing that spawned there is Rattata and Oddish, that's wrong, because Pidgey spawned there too, because that's where I started off my Pidgey hunting. And they got tired of all the, Pidgey spawning above my head that I could have missed that would have been shiny. Ouch. Right, that should be 25. 6 more to go till I'm back up to shiny chain numbers. Not run into the Pidgeys. What I run into? Oh, okay, that works. Cat, I feel like I've had your fur all over my face today. Sorry about that, didn't mean to smack the microphone. I might get this chain caught up to where it needs to be and then call it a day. I would like to get me something to munch on here in a minute, and we need to run to town and get some things. And I need to WALK Stella. We like trying to get that stuff done before 4:30. Just, you know, get it done before it starts getting dark and cooler outside. That's fine. Any, oh, yeah, say any 3 Weedle. Dang, look at all the Weedle. Yes, I broke my chain on a Pidgey. So I've had to restart the chain. Good lord, look at the Weedle. You cannot take screenshots in this game. Huh. But also, you don't always get a shiny in this in a reasonable amount of time. I've done chains that go up into like the 600s or 700s before and not gotten the shiny yet, so. It's just a thing that happens sometimes. Yeah, I said I wouldn't, but I got distracted and I did. But also, it wasn't a shiny Pidgey. It was just a regular Pidgey. I wasn't paying close enough attention. I was reading a comment on the screen and it ran into me, and my brain goes, "Oh, I need to catch this," so I caught it. It was literally just a regular Pidgey. Wasn't even a shiny Pidgey, it was just a regular Pidgey. Here, look. That's a candy jar. I need the Pokemon box. Not even a shiny Pidgey. Just a regular Pidgey. so many Weedle. This is the most Weedle I've had on this screen all day. Of course, I did the same thing with Caterpie, like, last week, I think? No, week before. Because last week I played the Pokemon Snap games. And I did the exact same thing with Caterpie. I broke the chain with catching a Pidgey because my brain's like, oh wait, we need to catch this. We're chaining Pidgey still. Seriously though, good lord, at all of the Weedle. Ooh, have fun. Like I said, I might restart after I get all my shiny hunting and stuff done. I've been abandoned. Dad moved in the living room. He's got to go see what's going on. So many Pikachu. But yeah, good luck with your restart. I'm gonna call it here for the day. I would like to go get something to eat, and after that, it'll be time to walk the pooch. I will be back the same time tomorrow, same hunt. Hopefully I'll get it tomorrow and we can either start on Rattata tomorrow or start on Rattata Sunday. It just depends on how long I have left of the stream afterwards. So I hope you guys, the rest of your guys' day goes good. James, good night, because you live over in England? Britain? One of the two? I'll see you guys tomorrow. Ah! Bye-bye. No, I don't need to change any settings.